senior night at Portageville High School.
Welcome to senior night here, folks, at Portageville High School, as they'll be honoring the seniors.
Anthony Banks is a 17-year-old son of Annie Treadwell.
A.V. Banks, a 17-year-old
grandson of Frederick Treadwell and
son of Mr. and Mrs. Banks.
Gibson, Kevin Gibson Jr., and Dominique Walker. A.V. is a member of FCCLA, First Baptist Church, the football team, and the basketball team. In the future, he plans to finish school, go to college, play basketball, get rich, and start a family.
A.B. Banks is your first senior of the night.
17-year-old son of James Bracey and Sherry Shear. He is the grandson of Hilton
Your next
and Bonnie Bracey.
Senior will be Jake Bracey,
He has one brother,
son of Jim Bracey and Sherry Shear.
Jake is a member of Art Club, FBLA, FFA, FTA, NHS, Student Council, and St. Eustatius Church. Jake's future plans are to attend Mizzou, major in engineering, get married, and start a family. He enjoys hunting and working on the farm. Trevor Brands is the
Your next senior will be Trevor Brands.
17-year-old son of Karen and Mark Brands.
He's the son of Karen and Mark Brands of Portageville.
Brands and Jim and Joan Foster. He has one brother, Jared. Trevor is a member of FBLA, Beta, FFA, Student Council, NHS, the football team, and St. Eustatius Church. His future plans are to go to college and get a degree in ag business. Trevor also plans to eventually get married and start a family. In his spare time, Trevor likes to sleep, go riding around town, work on the farm, and hang out with friends.
Next senior, number 10,
Hunter Cook.
Hunter Cook.
17-year-old son of Billy and Raina Cook. He is the
He's the son of
Claudia
Billy
Cook
and
June
Raina
Ray
Cook.
Hankins. He has two sisters, Hannah and Hadley. Hunter is a member of FFA, FBLA, the football team, and the baseball team. Hunter's future plans are to go to college, get married, and start a family. In his spare time, he likes to hunt and hang out with friends.
Next senior will be Caleb Gooch.
Caleb Gooch is a 17-year-old son of Rhonda Gooch. He is the
Son of
grandson
Rhonda
Ron and
Gooch.
Linda Gooch. Caleb is a member of FBLA, Student Council, Beta Club, NHS, FFA, FTA,
Hey,
the
Floyd.
basketball team, the football team, the baseball team, and he is senior class president. Caleb's future plans are to attend the University of Missouri, major in physical therapy, get married, and start a family. In his spare time, Caleb enjoys hunting, fishing, sports, and hanging out with family and friends. Michael Hopkins is the 18-year-old son of Michael and Michelle Hopkins.
Next senior is Michael Hopkins, the son
Jesse
of
Hopkins and Josephine Haney.
Michael
He has two
and
siblings, Stacy and Marlene.
Michelle Hopkins.
Michael is a member of Beta Club, NHS, Art Club, Good Hope First Baptist Church, and the football team. Michael's future plans are to go to the University of Mississippi and study to become a lawyer. He enjoys sports and hanging out with friends in his spare time. Carlos McGee is the 18-year-old son of Jessica
Next
Gordon
senior is
and
number
Carlos
24,
McGee.
Carlos
He
McGee.
is the grandson of Maud and Michael Conrad, Rosie and Wilson Strong, and the late Roger Gordon. He has two sisters, Janika McIntyre and Jamaria Polk, and one brother, Justin Polk. Carlos is a member of FCCLA, FCA, the Dog Pound, Livingstone Baptist Church, and the football team. His future plans are to attend Missouri State and major in sports medicine. He also plans to continue in the military, travel the world, get married, and start a family. In his spare time, he enjoys playing basketball and irritating his grandma Maud. Brooke Posey is the 17-year-old daughter of Lisa and Britt McClendon and Steve Posey. She is the granddaughter of Brenda
Next
Patterson
senior
and the
is
late
Brooke
Ed
Posey,
Patterson,
senior
Dallas
cheerleader.
Posey, and the late Bill Posey. She has one brother, Blake. Brooke is a member of the Art Club and FBLA. She is also a varsity cheerleader. Brooke's future plans are to attend college and become a dental hygienist. She also plans to get married and have a family. She enjoys hanging out with friends, tweeting, and shopping. Cooper Samples is the 18-year-old
Next senior is 82. Cooper Samples, son of Derek and Mary Samples.
Brands. He has one brother, Cody, and one sister, Caroline. Cooper is a member of the football team, FBLA, NHS, Beta Club, Art Club, and St. Eustatius Church. Cooper's future plans are to join his brother Cody at Ole Miss and get an engineering or computer science degree. He enjoys sports, hunting, and hanging out with his friends. Miles Stafford is the 18-year-old son of David and Tammy Brown.
Number 6, Miles Stafford, your next senior of the night.
He is the grandson of Pansy Stafford and the late Jim Stafford, and Philip Doc Smith and the late Frida Foster. He has 3 brothers, Adam, Case, and Colt, and 3 sisters, Sarah Scott, Beth Ann, and Mindy. Miles is a member of Art Club, Beta Club, FBLA, and St. Eustatius Youth Group. He is a member of the football team and baseball team. Miles' future plans are to attend college. He enjoys hanging out with his friends in his spare time.
Next senior is number 1, Ben Story.
17-year-old son of Joe Crockett. He has one brother,
Son
Adam,
of Joe
and one
Crockett.
sister, Molly. Ben is a member of FBLA, NHS, Secretary of Student Council, and Senior Class Vice President. He is a member of the football team, basketball team, and baseball team. Ben's future plans are to attend college, major in sports medicine, become a physical therapist, get married, and start a family. Bryce Wallace is
And
the
their final
18-year-old
senior
son
is
of
number
William
16,
and
Bryce
Diane
Wallace.
He is the grandson of Philip Doc Smith, the late Frida Foster, Patricia and Rob McAnufo, and the late Jesse Wallace. He has 2 brothers.
That'll round out your seniors for the night, folks.
Bryce is a member of FBLA, Beta Club, St. Eustatius Church, the football team, and the baseball team. His future plans are to attend college and get a doctorate in pharmacy. In his spare time, Bryce likes to spend time with friends and family. And that is the seniors we have on the football team and cheerleading squad.
All right, folks, that's got all of our seniors acknowledged. We're about 20 minutes away from high school football here on YHC TV.
I'm married, I have a child, and my someday was when my job got shipped to Mexico. So I took charge and went to Three Rivers College. It opened doors I couldn't imagine. Better job, better pay. My certification in green diesel technology at Three Rivers took less than 2 years. Didn't cost a lot either. My future's never looked greener. Three Rivers College. Turn your someday into graduation day.
Take your first step toward a stronger, more fulfilling career. Make your someday today. Enroll now at Three Rivers College.
All right, folks, we welcome you here to Big Reeves Athletic Field, Portageville, Missouri, for its senior night. Portageville Bulldogs are hosting the East Prairie Eagles. I'm Mike Wilson alongside Floyd Simmons. We're going to bring you play-by-play of this high school football game here on senior night in Portageville, Missouri. Captains are meeting out at midfield. For the Bulldogs, number 50, Caleb Gooch. Number 1, Ben Story. Number 60, Trevor Brands, along with number 55, Michael Hopkins. And we get them cleared out there. Did you catch those numbers for East Prairie, Floyd?
I know number 52, Thomas Rodriguez, was one of the captains. Also number 25, T.J. Sands. I didn't catch the other two right there, Mike. Like I say, as soon as they clear out a little bit, we'll pick. I believe number 20, Adrian Soto.
I believe that's right. And I think, Floyd, the other one, is there a 28? No, there was something with an 8 on it.
Might have been 18.
Yeah.
Looked like Colton Baltasitis. But they're clearing out. East Prairie has won the toss.
Did you say Baltasitis?
Baltasitis.
That sounds like something you'd get in a joint.
Only reason I know that name, I played golf with a guy.
Oh, yeah?
The other captain was number 11, Mike. His name was Robbie Carden.
Robbie Carden.
All right. East Prairie has won the toss. They choose to receive the ball to start this game.
Your officials for tonight, the referee is John Lintner. Your umpire is Mike Boone. Your linesman is Rob Haupt. Line judge is Jim Pinkston. And the back judge is Mike Dunaway. Bulldogs are coached by Jeff Bullock, assisted by Drew Pixley, Gerald Pickering, and Ashley Swims. Not real sure on East Prairie side. We got a roster in late, folks, and they don't have the names on it. Some of you may be familiar with their program. So,
as Hunter Cook gets ready to set the ball down, get ready to kick off here to start this game tonight between the Portageville Bulldogs and the East Prairie Eagles. Good crowd on hand, Mike. Looking for a good night, good
yes,
cool
sir.
night.
Bulldogs come in 3-3. East Prairie, I believe, 1-5, but they're playing some good football.
Oh, flag on the play. Look like Portageville's going to be offside.
Illegal, offsides.
On the far side right here on the, so.
Well, I tell you, Floyd, I didn't get to go up Scott City last week, but they say that week before last, I know Ben Story had probably the best game of his career, and they said he added to it last week, so we'll see if it's going to carry over into this week. He showed a lot of heart for this Bulldog program, and he's thrown these boys up on his shoulders along with some of these other guys, and getting closer to that district time. I got New Madrid County Central coming up in a couple of weeks, another big grudge match from last year where they fell to New Madrid. So Bulldogs have got it back to 3-3 after a slow start into the season. But here we go again.
Hunter Cook with a kick. Good kick down to about the 20. Takes Portageville roll down around 11. Coming back with the return on the left side, and he's going to be brought down by number 3 for the Portageville Bulldogs.
Deverance Jones on the carry. And number 3 will be Daniel McCray in on the stop for the Bulldogs. So East Prairie will set up with their first possession, 1st and 10. Looks like the ball will be spotted down there about the 18-yard line.
East Prairie Eagles come in here like Portageville, Mike, with a young team. They're building, been building for the last couple of years and showing some improvement.
Yeah.
Played Chaffee a good game last Friday.
Yeah, they did. They put up a lot of points against an undefeated team. I tell you what, I'll be anxious here to score that Chaffee Malden tonight.
As Brett Ellis comes take the snap for East Prairie, they pitch out wide right. He runs across the right side, and he's going to be brought down by number 60,
Trevor Brands.
Trevor Brands. As look like it's going to be a loss of about 2 yards, Mike.
Yeah, they strung that out, and the Bulldogs read it well and pushed him back up the inside. Middle linebacker Trevor come in and swept him up.
Last couple games, Mike, Portageville's defense has showed a little bit more toughness and more penetration getting across the line.
Yeah, they have, and they've made some changes in the backfield. We'll probably see Ben Story running the ball quite a bit tonight.
East Prairie takes snap, quarterback keeper up the middle, has running room, gets across to about the 25-yard line, pick up about 7.
Tackle made by number 10, Hunter Cook, for the Bulldogs.
So we'll call it 3rd and 5 for the Eagles. Well, East Prairie, I believe that quarterback's a sophomore, Mike.
I believe you're right, Floyd.
East Prairie takes snap, handoff, first man through across the middle, and he's going to be brought down about the 26.
That second effort is going to get him close.
It's going to be close. He's brought down about the 26, 27-yard line.
Good hard run there by number 20, Adrian
look.
Soto.
Officials look like it's going to be official timeout. They're going to measure, Mike.
Yeah, I definitely, if I'm a coach, if I'm down there on the wrong side of the field, I definitely want a measurement. That looks to be awful close. I thought he had it. But we'll let the officials decide that.
If not, East Prairie's going to be forced to punt here as they're held back deep on the 20.
Portageville's looked good the last couple of games in transition on.
See what the official call. Look like it's going to be short.
Oh, it's not going to be much.
Yeah, by inches. 4th and inches for the East Prairie Eagles here with 10:16 left here in this first quarter.
How would you like to coach that one on your first possession, Floyd?
I believe they're going to go for
On the
it.
wrong side of the field. They're probably going to try a hard snap count.
They will. Time look like.
I'd be anxious to see if they. Well, I'll tell you what they do. They're showing a lot of confidence because this has been a pretty solid Bulldog defense here the last 3 or 4 games.
See what the Eagles has in store here for the Bulldogs as they line up to go for it. 4th and inches. I'm like you. I think they're going to try to do a hard count, try to draw the dogs off.
Yeah. Not there'll be some trickery involved here.
As Brett Ellis brings the Eagles to the line. Quarterback keeper, and he's going to be held up, Mike.
Yeah.
And there's no way that he got that first down.
You got to do a little bit more than that. The Bulldogs were crowding that line. They just wasn't nothing there.
Like I say, the Bulldogs went heel to heel, and there was no room for.
I look for either a hard snap count or a.
So Portageville.
Snap it early, but boy, that's a big hole right there. Now,
that is a big call on the East Prairie Eagles side.
I may be a little bit premature, but I got a feeling Coach Bullock can make East Prairie pay for that one. We'll find out here just shortly, but boy, that is flat giving up some field position. You ain't got a whole lot of faith in your punter
or I don't know
or something.
Right.
That's why he's the coach and we're commentating.
I hear that. John Garrett comes to the line for the Bulldogs. Takes a snap, pitch back, Ben Story on the right side. He has running room, fumble, and East Prairie jumped on it. Let's see how it comes up.
I believe that's East Prairie ball.
Well,
yes, sir.
East Prairie gets it.
Well, the coach knew what he was doing all along, Floyd. He said, boys, we're going to go for it on 4th and inches, turn the ball over, they'll fumble, we'll get it right back where we was, get a fresh set of downs. So simple as that. I mean, it's not hard being a coach.
No, it's not. Like I say, Ben Story, I hadn't seen him fumble it all year, but like I say,
hadn't either.
That helmet hit that ball right there and it popped out.
Yeah, good hard football by East Prairie there. So, well, Floyd, I deserved that.
Yeah, you jinxed
I was sitting there talking about how Coach Bullock going to make them pay. Now I'm the one paying.
That's all right, like I say. All right, East Prairie comes back after the recovery of the fumble. They take over on the 21-yard line. Ellis with the ball, pitch back, right side, running room, and he's going to be brought down behind the line of scrimmage again. See who gets up off the pile. Looks like number 3 and number 60, Trevor Brands and Daniel McCray. Good penetration by Trevor Brands and McCray on that. Loss of 1, make it 2nd and 11. East Prairie trying to run the option out there, Mike. They're going to be a little quicker than that to get out across that side. Ellis with the ball for the East Prairie. He drops back to pass, looking to pass, and almost intercepted by number 68, Derek Priggle.
Tipped there by Bryce Wallace.
Good coverage there from the Bulldogs.
I know one thing, them Turf Renovation boys, well, they're going to have to work on that end of the field before they play Pee Wee in the morning. They're going to have the grass wore out right there.
I hear that.
Yeah. Thank you, Judge. Doing business here at Green Point Ag.
Brett Ellis comes to the line for the East Prairie Eagles.
You were incriminated.
Snap. Quick pitch, falls down on the ball, and looked like Portageville's pointing that they recovered it. And we'll see what the officials call. Portageville does.
Yeah.
They jump on the ball, and Portageville take over on the 20-yard line. So 2 turnovers here early in this first quarter.
Yeah, see, Floyd, I told you Bullock's going to make them pay. It's just going to take 2 possessions.
And last time you said that. Yeah.
So, hey. If we turn the ball over this time, I'm setting my headset down, and we got the the police judge up here, and he can take over.
John Garrett takes snap, and he's tripped up as he drops the ball, and he recovers it. So Things starting off a little shaky here tonight for both teams. As John Garrett comes over to get a little instruction from Coach Bullock.
I got some instruction from Coach Bullock. He needs to listen to what I tell him. He's not paying attention.
All right. John Kellens comes back to the line for the Bulldogs. Get ready to take a snap. 3 men back. Snap, handoff. Another loose ball. Ben Story falls on it. I don't know if the dudes already fell or what, but
that, man, I'm telling you, them Turf Renovation boys, they think have a hole dug right there on the 30-yard line.
So 3rd and 12 for the Bulldogs here with 8:08 left in the.
There ain't gonna be a blade of grass left on the 30 time they get done with this.
We haven't had a chance to even get the ball handed off at once, and
no, I mean there's not any humidity in there really. It's kind of cool. Shouldn't be.
Maybe a little jitters.
Shouldn't be a factor. Yeah, maybe senior night just got them all killed for a little bit. Let's see what we got here now.
All right, John Garrett goes a hard count. We'll see what they
expect anything else.
False start Portageville. So that is going to bring up a 3rd and 18 for the Bulldogs. Looked like might have been number 16 over there.
Lloyd, this thing is kind of starting out like, ain't it shuffleboard? They play on them big boats where they push that little puck and try to, it's just about as methodical.
Yeah. Well, the yardage gain is going into minus.
Yeah, that's this one kind of hard to follow.
All right, 3rd and 18 for the Bulldogs. John Garrett Kellum takes snap. He looks to throw. He throws the ball towards the end zone. And, incomplete. He had Bryce Wallace there, and number 9.
We flat put some air under that dude.
Who's number 9 there, Mike?
Number 9 is going to be A.V. Banks.
A.V. Okay. A.V. Banks. His tip twice there. Bryce had a chance at it. I thought he was going to bring it down.
Yeah.
He had two guys there.
Well, now Portageville's got a 4th, but this makes a little more sense going forward here on 4th. That
4th and 18. John Garrett comes to the line. Takes snap.
Much good here.
He looks to pass. John Garrett's got a guy on the right side, and it's overthrown.
Yeah, that was just bad timing. If you watch there, Floyd, he kind of double hitched that ball, and I mean, you know, had the receiver been able to receive it, it'd have been out of bounds. You know, it looked like if he could have let it loose on that first hitch, might have had something there. But anyway, nonetheless, East Prairie will take over on downs, and we're still right there on the 26-yard line.
This is East Prairie's 3rd possession here in the game.
Yeah.
And we hadn't left within 5 yards.
I think we may have negative yardage for both teams.
Ellis to the line for the Eagles. Looks to pass across center. Good catch.
Tackle there by
and he's going to be brought down about the 30-yard line.
Good coverage.
Number
there.
88 for the East Prairie Eagles. I don't have his name, Mike.
Yeah, no, he's not listed there. And we apologize, folks. This roster was given to us kind of late. We couldn't get familiar with it, but I think we've got close to everybody other than that.
East Prairie picks up about 4. We call it 2nd and 6. Ellis to the line for the Eagles. He looks, handoff, fake handoff. Look, good pass over the side. Oh, wide open, and I believe that's Tippler, Mike, Damian Tippler.
Yeah, we're going to give number 88 to Damian Tippler.
He had Bryce Wallace beat right there.
That went through the hands of the defender, then through the hands of the receiver. Yeah, and he had a step on Bryce.
If Bryce would just step back one more step, he'd have intercepted that ball. 3rd and 7 for the Eagles. 6:33 left here in this first quarter, 0-0. Ellis goes to the shotgun. 2 men back. There's a snap. He rolls to the right, looking for the pass. He gets rid of it, and almost intercepted. Looked like Derek. Is that Derek Priggle?
Yeah, I believe that's Derek Priggle.
No, it's
Cooper Sample.
That's Cooper Sample.
Cooper jumped that route, and we've had a whole bunch of just abouts.
Just about.
Early. We've had a bunch of just abouts. This has come on almost like horseshoes.
4th and 7 for the Eagles. Let's see if they punt this time. They look like they put Tippler back there to punt.
Lord, I wouldn't be surprised to see this ball not cross the line of scrimmage or go backwards.
Well,
I just don't know. It's
I
meant
don't
to be
know.
to get across midfield.
I don't know if the dew is falling or what, but like I said, they're having a hard time. Eagles back to punt. There's a snap. Here's the kick. Good kick coming down about the 37-yard line, taken by Daniel McCrae. He gets across the 35, 40, 45, up across to midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. So
he'll be tripped up there by number 52, Thomas Rodriguez, for the Eagles.
About a 14-yard return, and most of that was on second, third effort.
Yes, it was.
All right, Mike, we moved away from the 25. We're down to the midfield now.
We're officially on the other side of the field.
6:15 left here, third possession for the Bulldogs. John Garrett Kellums comes to the line, 3 men back. Snap, pitch back to Daniel McCrae. He goes across the right side. He has left side. He has run room. Gets across midfield down to about the 42-yard line. So be close to a first down. We'll call it 2nd and 1. Daniel followed his blocker as Ben Story got out ahead of him, Mike, and had some good blocking out there. John Kellums comes back to the line for the Bulldogs. Takes a snap. First man through, Ben Story. Ben Story right up the middle. Good running room across to about the 35-yard line. This will be a 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs.
Tackle made by number 75, J.B. Hedge, for the Eagles.
I'm wondering, 75. I wonder if that's any.
It is. That's the son of the late John Hedge, Floyd.
Wow.
His dad passed away unexpectedly last summer. His dad was a really good football player
here at Portageville,
folks.
Kellums at the line. Hand off Daniel McCrae. He goes left side, has run room, and he gets across to about the 30-yard line. Brought down by number 88. I believe that's 88 Tippler.
88 Tippler. So we had a touchy moment last night, Floyd. Young man by the name of Zeke Estes during the junior high game. He's got cerebral palsy, and I'll finish this story here in a minute as we run this play.
All right, 2nd and 5. Bulldogs come to the line. Kellums to take snap. There's a snap, pitch back. Ben Story, right side. Good block by Landon DeLille across to the 25-yard line. Landon DeLille put a good block out there, lead block for Ben to pick up that 5 yards.
Yeah. I had a young man last night by the name of Zeke Estes. He's a manager for the Eagles. His dad is John Estes here from Portageville, and as I said, he has cerebral palsy, and he crippled up pretty bad, but they handed the young man the ball first play of the second half last night from their own 30 and let him carry the ball all the way down the field. Man, it was something to see.
That's a blessing. Ben Story up the middle. He has run room, gets across the 20-yard line down to about the 17. So Bulldogs moving the ball.
I had the pleasure of calling that, Floyd, on the PA for the junior high game, and we even put his points up on the board. You know, Portageville said give him the points, and
well, you can't ask for nothing. You
no,
know, the sportsmanship and the.
That's what it's all about.
And John Garrett pitches out to Daniel McCrae. He has plenty of run room left side. Looks at the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
There we go.
Daniel McCrae takes it in from 20, about the 17-yard line. So with 3:41 left here, Portageville jumps on top, 6-0. Mike, I'd like to see him kick the extra point.
Me too. That's big.
You know, I know going for two's all right, but I'm from the old school.
Yeah.
I like to see that toe put on the ball.
Well, that's what the field goal posts are up there for.
Looks like Bulldogs going to go for two. John Garrett comes to the line. He looks, pitches back. Ben Story, he got running room right side. It looks like he dives across, and it's good.
It's good.
8-0 Bulldogs.
3:41 remaining here in the first quarter. Yeah, Portageville got their motor running now. Maybe that'll get the jitters out of this East Prairie offense and see if they can get a sustained drive here late into this first quarter, as they just weren't able to make much happen there in the early going. Beautiful night for football here, and
well, Mike, like I say, we want to thank YHC-TV here helping us bring this game to you live.
Making it possible.
Tyler here doing the camera work tonight, so without them, it wouldn't be available to all of our sponsors.
Yeah, it is. We thank all the sponsors, and we'll get to letting you know, you folks, who all our fine sponsors are. And it is neat, though, to have that. A lot of people aren't able to get out, got kids, grandkids out here playing ball, and they can sit back in the recliner and watch some high school football on YHC TV. There's a lot of basketball broadcast, too.
Yes, they do. They're over at Bloomfield Tournament, and they do quite a bit. So
do a good job.
Hunter Cook to kick for the Bulldogs. He kicks it to the right side again, down to the 15-yard line, taken by number 32 for the Eagles, and he's going to be brought down about the 25-yard line. That's Deverance Jones for the East Prairie Eagles.
That's eerily close to where they started their first drive on the 26th, I believe it was.
Within a yard, yes, it is.
Maybe they just needed to start from 25 to the 26, see what they can do.
All right, 3:35 left here in this first quarter, Mike. Slow start for both teams, but like I say, last possession, Portageville got something going and punched it in for 8 points. We'll see what the Eagle has in store on their fourth series of downs here. Ellis for the Eagles. He takes a snap, drops back patch, little screen pass across the middle, and he's going to be brought down by number 14.
The ball's loose, I believe. Let's see. I think East Prairie got back on it.
Number 14. Who is that for Portageville?
That'd be Colby Chillers.
Colby Chillers.
Young man moved up from South Haven, Mississippi.
Earlier this season, about 2 or 3 games, about 3 games ago, he had a good defensive game.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. He's just a sophomore, if I'm not mistaken. Well, they've got a question mark out there by his name, so I'm sure somebody knows what grade he's in. But I believe I did hear that he was a sophomore here. Good old PHS.
Ellis comes to the line for the Eagles. 2nd and 11. Ball on the 25. Man in motion. And flag here on the play. Look like it's probably going to be offsides or illegal procedure. Illegal procedure against the Eagles.
Well, they got to get away from that 25-yard line, Floyd.
Yeah, they do.
They got some bad juju going on right there.
Push them back 5 yards, so they'll bring up 2nd and 16 for the Eagles here. 2:42 left here in this first quarter.
You said their 4th offensive possession, and they crossed the 50-yard line once, and that was with a punt.
Ellis back for the Eagles, takes the snap. He points out, look like a blitz on the left side for the Bulldogs. There's a snap. He drops back pass. He looks. He airs it out. And there's Bryce Wallace, and he intercepts it on the 48-yard line. Bryce sat there, waited for that ball to come down, Mike.
Yeah, that ball kind of
held up there and floated in there.
Yeah, it didn't have the best flight trajectory on it, and it just held up there and made it some easy pickings for Bryce. And so they have now crossed the 50 twice with a punt and an intercepted pass.
Well, they didn't get across in.
Oh, I thought Bryce returned a couple.
No,
yeah, you're right. He went right down.
He got it on the 48, and he went down to his knee, and they brought him down. So Portageville take over on the 48-yard line with 2:18 left here in this first quarter, as they lead the East Prairie Eagles 8-0. Portageville spreads it out. John Garrett Kellum's in the shotgun formation. A.V. Banks with the ball. He goes across left side, has running room, gets across back. We'll give him 1.
Yeah, tackle made there again by number 75, J.B. Hedge for the Eagles.
J.B. Mike, he plays just like his dad, John. John was a good
plays hard. His
hard
daddy was a
player.
heck of a football player.
All right. Portageville comes back to the line. John Garrett goes in shotgun formation. Landon Leo Black. He hands off to Landon. Landon left, running room left side. Plenty of running room. Drops down to about the 30-yard line. Good hard run by Landon DeLeo there.
It was. Tackle may have been number 25.
I like seeing that, Mike. I like to see Landon get the ball a little more. Usually Landon picks up 4 or 5 yards on about every touch of the ball.
Fullback doesn't get a whole lot of glory.
No.
He's most of his duties are blocking through the night, but Landon, you put the ball in his hand, and he'll give you a good solid run.
All right, 1st and 10 Bulldogs on the 32-yard line. 1:17 left here in this first quarter. John Garrett brings the Dogs to the line. Snap, flag on the play. We'll wait officials' call here. I say it's going to be a false start. Yes, it is against the Bulldogs. Bring up a 1st and 15 for the Bulldogs. A little eager there to take off, Mike. I believe the right side there jumped a little bit, so we'll see what Coach Bullock has in store as John Garrett Kellums comes back to the huddle. He sets 3 men back. And hard count. East Prairie jumps off sides. So they're going to get their 5 yards back.
Offside, East Prairie. 1st and 10.
Well, that's some good coaching there, too. I mean, that's, you hate to give those 5 yards up, but I'm sure, which John Garrett's got a good hard snap count anyway, but I'm sure Coach Bullock, that's good thinking on the coach's part. Give him a good hard snap count, try to get that 5 back and get us back to the line of scrimmage.
Like I say, good call there. John Garrett comes to the line. He takes snap. First man through, Ben Story, and Ben brings it across the 30-yard line down to about the 28. So Portageville pick up about 4, bring up a 2nd and 6 for the Bulldogs.
Gain of about 2 yards, 2nd and 8.
Well, like I say, Mike, we watched him all year. John Garrett's first season as a starting quarterback, young quarterback, sophomore, I believe. A learning year for him, and he's doing a pretty good job. He's had some tough games. Story on the right side, plenty of run room. Good block by Landon DeLeo. And Ben Story gets down to about the 5-yard line. Of 25-yard pickup.
Good hard run there by Ben Story.
Ben got across there, and like I say, he had Landon DeLeo out there to put the lead block on, and what a hole he had. This first quarter ends, Mike, 8-0 Portageville. Portageville threatening to score here again.
This time we'd like to send a shout out to our sponsors. Crop Production Services, one of the largest distribution networks of agricultural products and services in southeast Missouri, is proud to support high school athletics. CPS provides services including various soil sampling and mapping, fall fertilizer and lime, custom application services, wheat seed, chemicals, and Dyna-Grow seed and LPI nutritional products. Crop Production Services has a knowledgeable staff providing agronomic solutions for all your fall needs. Or to plan for your spring needs, spring 2014 needs, contact CPS in Portageville, Hewlin, Sykeston, Burney, or other locations throughout southeast Missouri and northeast Arkansas. If you need some auto parts, go down and see Colin Darty and his crew at Delta Auto Parts and Salvage on Highway 61 North. They specialize in domestic car and light truck parts. Go to deltaautoparts.com for parts information. I believe we're about ready for second quarter, aren't we, Floyd?
As we swap ends of the field as the second quarter gets ready to start, Mike. 12 fresh minutes on the board. 8-0 Portageville. Portageville 1st and 10 on the 5-yard line. Kellums comes to the line, gets ready to take a snap. 3 men back, handoff. Nope, fake, pass. Bryce Wallace wide open.
Touchdown.
Touchdown Bulldogs. As they fake handoff to Ben Story, and Kellums kept the ball, rolled out to the left, and Bryce Wallace wide open in the left corner of the end zone.
Pretty pass.
pretty fast, like I say.
Caught him in stride.
7 seconds off the clock. It's 14-0 Bulldogs. Bulldogs gets ready to go for 2 again. Like I say, I'm not a coach, but I love seeing them kick the extra point. Pitch back to look like Daniel McCray, and he's
2-point conversion is good.
Look who's leading the block out there again, Mike. Landon DeLeo. And Ben Story out there with him, but Landon, hey, give him credit. So here with 7 seconds off in this second quarter, Mike, Portageville scores another touchdown, makes it 16-0.
East Prairie fixing to bring it, Floyd. You watch what I'm telling you. They fixing to bring it right here, buddy.
Yeah.
They're going to run the kickoff back, get it out across midfield, get away from that 25. They fixing to post a drive. You believe me?
Anything could happen in a high school game, you know.
That's right, Floyd.
And no matter what sport you're playing, you never know how a kid's going to act from 1 minute to the next.
That's right, Floyd. You're exactly right.
All right, Bulldogs line up on the 40. Hunter Cook gets ready to take the ball from the officials. Place it down on tee, get ready to kick off again. East Prairie's 5th possession here.
Packed house here tonight on senior night.
Hunter Cook ready to kick. Here's the kick. Good kick. Deep kick back to the 10-yard line. Brought back by East Prairie coming up midfield. He gets out left side, and he gets around the corner. One man to beat, and he gets across to about the 35, 36-yard line. So a good return, a 25-yard return there by number 32, Deverance Jones.
I'm telling you, it's coming.
Chaffee 8, Malden 6, Hayfly 12, Scott City nothing.
Said Chaffee 8, Malden 6 over at.
I'm telling you, that's going to be a ball game.
That's going to be a ball game of the night, I believe.
Malden got a good program over here, and I'm telling you, that's going to be a ball game.
Yeah, it's like I say, Chaffee's got a fine team too. Look like official timeout as they go out there and get the kicking tee. Somebody on the sideline over here.
Well, some manager will be in trouble for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a manager's duty. That's unacceptable. You got to get the tee. All you got to do is give them water and get the tee. Coach Bullock may have some extra wind sprints for him come Monday.
All right, 11:42 here for the East Prairie Eagles, taking over on the 36-yard line. They have a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. See what the Eagles have in store on this as they go to the wristband, see what play they're going to call. Quarterback Brad Ellis back there. Gets ready to take a snap, put a man in motion. Look like it might be a little screen pass over the middle. Intercepted by Hunter Cook. He has running room. What a block. And it's going to be a touchdown, Bulldogs.
We got a flag on the play.
We got a flag here. And we'll see what it's called. Touchdown, Portageville.
I think the block in the back was on East Prairie.
They wave the flag off. They just mark it with the passes.
The flag, yeah. It was a block in the back. I thought it was close after the interception, but
touchdown.
There you go, touchdown Bulldogs.
Hunter Cook intercepted it on the about the 45-yard line. Brings it back all the way with 11:30 left here in this second quarter. 22-0 Portageville. Good defensive play by Hunter.
Interception. That was
Hunter stepped right in front of it and just.
I ain't got my mojo tonight, Floyd. I just knew East Prairie was going to mount a big drive right there.
Well,
march that thing down the field.
All right, going for 2. Left side, look like Daniel McCray, and he gets in there.
2-point conversion is
24-0 Portageville. So 11:30 left here in this first half.
My back hurts, Floyd.
As Mike stands up trying to stretch everything.
I got lots to stretch. Got the band fired up down there.
Band fired up. We'll see what officials talking it over. I don't know what I didn't see a flag, but anyway, everybody's marching down this way, so
yeah, looks like everything's all back to square now.
Everything's good. So 11:30 left here in this first half. Portageville. Well, they still just got 22-0 up there, Mike. Did they wave off the point?
Yeah, they'd had to because we scored on both of our 2-point conversions. That should be 24, so they must have waved it off.
As
I think
official,
explained it to Coach Bullock is maybe someone had a little bit better view. Wait a minute, we got a penalty assessed. That's what it was.
Points is good. I thought 24-0.
Yeah.
Coach Bullock asked the line judge.
And they'll assess the penalty on the kickoff.
Well, it must have been a pretty good penalty, which I didn't see. But
sure was. East Prairie, good chance
gets down to Portageville kicking off on the 25-yard line, so must have been a personal foul. All right, kickoff by Hunter Cook, taking about the 28-yard line by Deverance Jones. He gets across to about the 40, so he's going to be brought down by number 68.
Derek
Priggle. So they marked the ball on the 42-yard line. East Prairie takes over, trailing 24-0 here in this first half. Michael Hopkins checked in the game for the Bulldogs. East Prairie gets ready to come to the line of scrimmage. Quarterback number 12, Brad Ellis. I formation, sends Jones in motion. What a handoff there by
Man, what a lick.
Ellis, and
Number 3, McCray.
the McCray come across and met him head first. The number 20 right there, Mike. That is Adrian Soto, and I don't believe he wants the ball again for a second.
No.
What a blitz by Daniel McCray. 2nd and 12 for the Eagles. Loss of 2 on the play. Ellison shotgun formation. Sends Jones in motion. Little pitch out to the right side. He tries to get around the right corner, and he's out of bounds about the, say, 48.
The 43. Yeah, 43.
I'm 43, I'm sorry. So about to around the original line of scrimmage. So bring a 3rd down and 10.
Well, I'll tell you what, that Bulldog defense is flat swarming the ball.
They sure are. They're fired up here on senior night. 10:44 left here in this first half. Portageville 24, East Prairie 0. Jones in formation. Look for pass. It's tipped by number 14.
Be Chillers, Kobe Chillers.
Kobe Chillers gets back there, puts pressure on the quarterback. So brings up a 4th and 9 for the Eagles. I'd say they don't have any choice but to punt it, Mike.
Yeah.
Look like number 88, Damian Tipler, back to do the punting for the Eagles.
Yeah. Even when you're down 24, I mean, you got to try to transition that field position and make the Bulldogs.
There's the punt.
Give them a little more work to get that down. As Ben Story bring around the left side, and that'll be met right.
He picked it up on the 20-yard line after the ball takes it.
Ran right to the.
He ran right to the defender and put his head down and just bulldozed him. But
that was.
I guess he just wanted to make a hit. I don't know, but
I hope y'all found that as comical as we did, folks.
Portageville take over 1st and 10 on the 20-yard line.
Ben definitely took the lick to him. You're going to get a tackle, but you're going to earn it, number 70.
Kellen's at the line. He looks. Quarterback keeper gets around the right side, has running room. Good run by John Garrett, and he gets across to about the.
We got a flag.
We'll see what the flag's, though, but John Garrett picked up 11 yards.
I'm going to take a wild guess at a face mask. I may be wrong.
We'll see what the officials call here, but like I say, he illegal shift.
No, that was a.
What is that?
I don't know. He
helping the runner.
Oh, aiding the runner.
Aiding the runner. Okay.
Hey, that's kind of like the old Bush push. Remember that?
Well,
old Reggie Bush when they was playing Notre Dame, when they cheated and beat Notre Dame, they pushed him in the end zone. Bunch of cheaters.
Like I say, I don't see no problem with it.
No, and you know, maybe it's just high school, but I mean, now I know you can't push him into the end zone, but I thought you could push the pile. I mean, forward, but
I didn't see nobody out there but Kellums. But anyway,
he's just dragging them.
He
we have dragging against the offense.
All right, Kellums hands off to Daniel McCray. He gets across the 40, 45, 50, across midfield, down to about the.
That should have been a flag right there.
He gets across midfield to the 37-yard line. A big pickup for Daniel McCray.
Yeah.
As
and I'm just saying it should have been a horse collar for injury's sake. Man, you can hurt a guy like that.
Yeah, you can. That's
but it did look like maybe he did try to let up on it. It was inadvertent, but nonetheless, you can sure hurt a guy.
If you was losing 24-0, Mike, you'd try.
Yeah, you'd try a horse collar.
Any way you could.
Yeah. Flying mare, whatever you got to do to get him on the ground.
Let's see what. Official gets the ball placed. Portageville John Garrett Kellums comes to the line. Get ready to take a snap. First man through, looks. And he's going to be John Garrett's going to be brought down about the 43-yard line with a sack for about Damian Tipler. He held on it just a little bit long, but somebody over on this left side did not pick up Tipler. I'm going to say I don't know if it was Gooch over here on this side. No, Gooch is center, right?
Yeah, that's going to be, that would have been Mike Hopkins, I believe.
That's Michael Hopkins.
Yeah.
Mike.
That is what you call unabated to the quarterback.
John Garrett pitches back. Reversal here for.
He got some room.
He's got room.
He needs a block.
Good block.
He got one from Bryce. He got two from Bryce.
2 blocks by Bryce Wallace.
First down. Bryce had two blocks on 2 different defenders.
He sure did. But Bryce got out there ahead of him. Double reverse there as they brings the ball back around to the.
It'll be a first down. It'll get it down inside the East Prairie 30.
Down to the 24-yard line. So 1st and 10 Bulldogs here with 8:52 left in this first half. Kellums comes to the line for the Bulldogs. Takes a snap, pitch back, Ben Story, right side. He looks for a hole. There's the flag, and he's going to be brought down just across about the 20, but I believe it's going to be a holding against the Bulldogs there.
Well, I tell you what, Floyd, as impressive as this Bulldog offense is tonight, the defense just as well. And I tell you, yeah. I don't know that East Prairie could hardly have any positive yards on offense. I think they may be negative.
Well, I think.
No, I mean, seriously,
I know it.
Saying, but I mean, it's just good, hard-nosed defense by the Bulldogs. They're taking nothing away from East Prairie.
15-yard walk-off there. I believe is a chop block, Mike.
Yeah, chop block. I guess what I'm trying to say, the Bulldogs playing good all-around football on both sides
Their
of the ball
defense have been solid tonight.
Yeah,
and like I say, offense struggled early, but they're coming around.
Well, and something the Bulldogs have done good in the last 3 weeks, they've capitalized on their turnovers.
Pitch back, Daniel McCray. Daniel comes across from the right side. Left side, he has running room. He gets across midfield up to the 10, 5.
A.V. Banks.
A.V. Banks.
Touchdown Bulldogs.
I keep getting those numbers mixed up, but that's A.V. And A.V. takes it home from the 43.
Floyd, I thought that was Daniel. I don't know if maybe Daniel was lead blocking for him and I lost focus on the ball, but
A.V. takes it in from the 43-yard line.
Nonetheless, an impressive performance thus far by the Bulldogs. They're moving the ball at will.
8:11 left here in this first half, 30-0 as Portageville lines up to go for two. Look for a pass here or handoff landed.
I look for a pass.
I look for a handoff. Handoff landed to
got
Leo.
it.
He gets across and it's good.
I can't get nothing right than that. Just rub it in, Floyd. Make it
32-0 Bulldogs here on
Make it
senior
work.
night. 8-11, Mike.
I can tell you what's going to happen. We're going to line up and kick it,
off.
and East Prairie's going to run it back for a touchdown.
Uh,
Watch what I tell you.
What do you think about a timeout, Mike?
Huh? If you take a nice look at the field tonight, you should be impressed that it's in great conditions thanks to Turf Renovations. Turf Renovations is responsible for outstanding field surfaces on not only this field, but numerous ones in the area such as Dexter, Sykeston, Piggott, and area baseball fields as well. Turf Renovations prides themselves on providing the best playing surface possible for the area's athletes. Special thanks to Turf Renovations, and to check out their products, go to turfrenovations.com. And it is a beautiful field they have here at Portageville, Floyd, and I like to see the pink ribbons out in respect of Breast Cancer Awareness Month here in October. The cheerleaders got their pink pom-poms, and that's a classy deal.
Yes, it is, Mike.
Painting that thing up and paying respect to these ladies battling this terrible disease.
All right, kickoff by Hunter Cook.
You got to run it back, buddy.
Taking, ooh.
Ooh.
East Prairie gets it back to about the 25-yard line.
Well, Floyd, I told you he was going to run it back to the 25-yard line. He did run it back.
We seen two good blocks there, one by East Prairie, then the other one was hit when Jones brought the ball back.
He leaped like a buck deer trying to get over that pile and couldn't make it, didn't he?
He ran that smack into the 30-6 or something. 8:07 left here in this first half. East Prairie takes over on the 25-yard line. The trail Portageville 32-0. Brett Ellis for the Eagles gets the East Prairie Eagles to the line. 1st and 10 Eagles. There's a snap. Ellis drops back. There's the pass. And tipped by number 10, look like Hunter Cook, as he's the defender.
I tell you what, it's going to be a long night for East Prairie. They keep doing that. Every one of those passes is double defended. And
well, you had Bryce Wallace in front of him and Hunter Cook right there behind him. And Hunter tried to tip that ball up to intercept it, and he had a good chance at it. So it bring up a 2nd and 10 for the Eagles.
Well, I tell you what, Coach Bullock done a fine job preparing these Bulldogs here for senior night. And this is going to make a statement up Chaffee Land. Like I say, I don't know exactly, but East Prairie put up 32 on Chaffee last week, and Bulldogs got 32 up
East Prairie rolls out to the side. He looks to pass, and it's incomplete as he was
under heavy pressure.
Heavy pressure by Kobe
Chillers,
as a young man gets back there. Like I say, he's impressed me, Mike, that he gets good penetration back there on that quarterback and makes him to force him to try to get that pass off. 3rd and 10 for the Eagles. Ball on 25.
Well, I'm telling you what, that 32 points is pretty, but that defense is impressive.
Defense is doing a job tonight.
I'm telling you, East Prairie has to be negative yardage. And, hopefully they'll get them something moving here.
Official starts the play clock here with 3rd and 10 for the Eagles. Quarterback Ellis for the East Prairie Eagles. Takes snap, drops back to pass. He's looking for Tippler across the right side and incomplete. He had Jones instead. I got mixed up, but Jones out there for the Eagles there. Deverance Jones was the intended receiver. So they bring up 4th and 10, only 25, Mike. East Prairie really don't have much chance but to punt it away.
Yeah, Portageville looking to start with some good field position here.
Tippler back for the Eagles to do the punting. There's the snap. Here's the punt. Good punt. Going towards Ben Story. Ben Story takes the ball. Right side. He cuts across the left side. Back up the middle, gets down to about the 46-yard line. With
Good coverage there by the Eagles.
good coverage as Ben gets back up. He cut back to the midfield, Mike, and I believe he had a bigger lane over on that right sideline.
All that hard work we done, Tyler's throwing the tapes under the bleachers.
Well, you know, the cameraman has a hard job.
Yeah, the cameraman, the mic man.
Yeah, Tyler gets the tape back in, but like I say, he donates one to the bleachers.
Yeah. We give him footage ESPN to be proud of, and he just chunks it down into the bleachers down there with an empty popcorn sack.
There's one blooper to go on the HCTV
Oh,
bloopers.
HCTV bloopers. Yeah.
All right, Bulldogs 1st and 10.
I think I got the blooper category
John
tonight.
Kellum's handoff right here, first man through.
That'll be Tyler Jones. Yeah, number 34.
34.
Sophomore running the ball.
Big sophomore.
Big sophomore. Big kid.
And about three-yard pickup. We'll call it 2nd and 7 as Daniel McCray comes off. They sends in number 6. That's Miles Stafford, I believe, on this left end. Ben Story in the backfield along with Tyler Jones. Second man handoff. 24. Carlos McGee. That's the first time we've seen.
First carry for Carlos tonight.
And Carlos, like I say, he gets across first down. Ball marked on the 28-yard line. Good hard run by Carlos. John Garrett brings the Bulldogs to the line. First man through, Carlos McGee. Left side, he has a block. He gets across the 10-yard line down to about the 6. So another good run for Carlos. Mike, I just don't believe the Eagles can stop this running game with the Bulldogs.
No, they can't.
I mean, 32-0 here in this first half with 6:17 left, and Portageville threatening to score again here on the 6-yard line.
Interesting.
First and goal for the Bulldogs. John Garrett Kellums comes to the line for the Bulldogs. Takes snap. First man through. Landon DeLille. Landon DeLille straight up the middle. He's going to be met by Hedges. And Hedges brings him down for the Eagles. So bring up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 from the 5.
See what the Bulldogs has in store here for the call. Kellum's ready to take snap. Oh, flag on the play as Carlos McGee takes off to the right side. He's a little eager. Looks like it's going to be a pitch out to Carlos.
That'll get you a seat on the bench, Carlos.
He's wanting to touch the ball, Mike. You can't blame the young man.
He got him down there. I'd like to see Carlos put it in. Everybody get a little scoring tonight.
All right, walk off of 5, bring up 2nd and 10 for the Bulldogs here with 5:30 left in the first half as they lead the East Prairie Eagles 32-0. Kellums comes to the huddle. He sends Bryce Wallace to the left, Hunter Cook wide right. Ben Story in the backfield, Landon Lill, and Daniel McCray. McCray gets across the touchdown Bulldogs as I tell you, Mike, Hedges come up limping for the Eagles, but he's walking it off. Tough young man.
Yeah.
As McCray takes it in from the about the 5-yard line, so it's 38-0. Let's see what Portageville goes for 2 here. 5:04 left here in this half.
Against your wishes, they're going for 2. You go down there and give them a pep talk at halftime, Floyd. Get in there in the locker room and say, hey, let's kick a field goal.
Ball fumbled, bad snap there, and John Garrett falls on it. Anyway, 38-0 here at 5:04 left in the first half, Mike.
Yeah. Impressive on both sides of the ball for the Bulldogs. East Prairie is able to get nothing going at all.
They just give the score the St. Louis Cardinals and Dodgers after 1-0-0.
0-0.
5:04 left here in this first half as the Bulldogs line up to kick off again as they lead East Prairie Eagles here on senior night here at Vic Reeves Field, 38-0. Hunter Cook gets the ball set on the tee. Everybody's ready to line up. Get the ball in play. Back deep for the Eagles, number 32, Deverance Jones. There's a kick, good kick. Left side, gets down about the 8-yard line. Deverance Jones tries to pick it up. He finally gets it. Comes back left side and misses one tackle. Oh, and there's a good hard hit right there by number 24,
Carlos
McGee.
Deverance Jones with the return, Carlos McGee with the tackle. And about the
Carlos still mad from jumping off sides.
Carlos, if he can get that handoff earlier. And
he jumped off sides. He's going to take it out. The manager has got the tee.
Yeah. All right.
Fine job there by the manager getting that tee off the field.
1st and 10 for the Eagles here on the 16-yard line.
Oh, my goodness.
See what Mr. Ellis, the quarterback for the Eagles, have planned here on this series of down. Ellis goes behind center, fake handoff, pitch over the center. Oh, had the man wide open. Just let him just a little bit too far as Blaine Gooding had a chance for a good completion there, but yes.
Yeah, the quarterbacks make some good passes. They're just receivers not able to get under them. That's really costing them.
Well, I like to say, Mike, I believe
they're living and dying by the pass, and it's they'll make for a long night for them.
They're a young team. They're building just like the Bulldogs are, and like I say, that's a sophomore quarterback, and that's the only way to learn is get him in games, get him some experience.
We got a couple of sophomore
pitch back over to Deverance Jones, and what a tackle by number
right
53. Is that 53 for the Bulldogs?
I'm not seeing a 53 on our roster.
53
on the play, 3rd and 13.
Nonetheless, it was a fine open field tackle.
Might have been 55, Michael Hopkins.
Michael Hopkins, yeah.
Bunch of blue jerseys over, but good tackle. I believe it's Hopkins coming across. 3rd and 12 for the Eagles. 4:14 left here in this first half. Ellis goes shotgun, put a man in formation, rolling out right, looks for the pass. There's a little screen pass, just overthrows him. You gotta make that little pass right there.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
pass was
East Prairie just steady losing field position.
They're probably just trying too hard right now, Mike. Like I say, they want
to
try to get something going.
You hate it for them.
Trailing 38-0.
Right. Yeah.
4th and 12.
But nothing but the best, and you hate to see a team struggle that way. But now you've got on the other side of it, Coach Bullock's trying to get a team prepared for a big football game in a couple of weeks in a district tournament. And, Ben Story still on his feet.
Ben Story takes the
crowd feeling it for him.
He takes the ball across the 50, gets back across to the 30-yard line. There's a flag on the play. It looked like a personal foul, I believe, what the official's saying. We'll see at the end of the play. Personal foul against East Prairie. Right there at the end when they tackled Ben, Mike.
Yeah.
So it'll add on 15 yards there. So it'd bring the ball down within. Mike's still stretching his back up here.
Stretching. I don't know. There's something about standing on this chair helps it more than it does sitting in it or standing on the floor. Yeah, I'll get my stool here in a minute, Floyd.
All right, that'll move the ball down to the Portageville.
I got one back there, buddy. There's another one.
No, I believe it's gone.
No, I'll go get one here.
All right, Personal foul against East Prairie. Portageville the ball, 1st and 10. They place the ball on about the 15-yard line. So John Garrett brings the Bulldogs to the line. Fresh back, Ben Story across the right side, and he's brought down by number 44, Hunter McCurder, for the East Prairie Eagles. About a 1-yard loss for the Bulldogs, bring up a 2nd and 11.
Well, and you got to respect both these coaches. You know, East Prairie's coaches over there, he's still coaching as hard as he was the first play. And then you got Coach Bullock over here. And Portageville looking at a bye week next week, and then a big game coming up against New Madrid County Central, you know. And so you really got to just play these guys on through and just keep hammering away at it, or these guys are 2 weeks out of football and not even finishing a game here. So, you know, Coach Bullock, he's a classy guy. And, you know, they've just caught East Prairie down, and things just not going their way tonight. But good, classy program. They got a heck of a junior high team. Like I say, I watched them last night, and we wish them nothing but the best in the future. And they're building this program. All those programs will get in a slump, and you just gotta work your way out of it. But they're in good hands, and they'll get it back. They got a good tradition of football up there at East Prairie. We got a flag on the play.
Ben Story takes the ball across the right side, pick up about 6. So now it's 3rd and 4, and John Garrett goes for a hard count, and they draws the Eagles offside.
Good call, Floyd.
So be close to the 1st down. Third and 1 for the Bulldogs here with 2:40 left in this first half. Nothing like a fun night at the football game. John Kellen comes to the line for the Bulldogs. He looks, handoff, Ben Story right up the middle. He drives across, and touchdown Bulldogs. Ben Story takes it in and make it 44-0 over the Eagles. There's a bunch of my East Prairie buddies out there at work, Mike. They just kind of rubbing it in on me like.
Be nice, Floyd. You're on TV.
Like I say, I don't think I have to listen to them tomorrow.
No.
All right, Ben Story going for 2. There's the extra point, and it's good, 46-0.
They'll probably be calling him sick. Greenpoint Ag in Portageville, located south of Portageville on Highway T. The 7 Greenpoint locations offer seed, fertilizer, crop protection products, and custom application services. And stop by the Portageville Farm and Home Store for a large selection of home, lawn, and garden supplies, hardware, and clothing. Go to greenpointag.com or call 573-379-3816. Butler Drug Store on Main Street in Portageville is your local full-service pharmacy. Also including gifts and fine jewelry. Dr. Trey Rohn's been serving the area for many years and provide your prescription solution. Butler Drug Store at 222 East Main in Portageville, or give them a call at 379-5469. A-Plus Family Clinic in Portageville has been serving the area with medical services with great quality and service. Visit them at 203 East 3rd Street, or give them a call at 379-2100 for an appointment or information. A-Plus Family Clinic in Portageville for local medical solutions.
All right, Mike, here we go again.
Here we go.
Hunter Cook back deep to do the kicking. Ball's in play, kicked wide left, back to Jones again. He takes it for the East Prairie Eagles on the 20, gets across to the 40-yard line. He has running room, gets across midfield, and he's brought out of bounds about the 40.
About the 45 of Portageville.
Good run by Mr. Jones there, as Deverance Jones brings it back, about a 35-yard return. Good cutback. 2:25 left here in this first half. Portageville leads.
Boy, I got a feeling something fixing to happen at halftime.
East Prairie Eagles 46-0.
I bet they fixing to be some mini cheerleaders or something. Lord, I ain't seen this many people since
there's going to be.
We played Valley last year.
I believe you're probably right.
Oh, I see them down on the end. Good night. Look at them.
Future cheerleaders of Portageville.
There must be 100 of them.
Ellis puts a keeps the ball. Quarterback keeper goes across center. Brought down by number 60.
Trevor Brands.
Trevor Brands in on the play. Pick up about 3. So we'll call it 2nd and 7. Two minutes left here in this first half. East Prairie looking to the sideline to see what to call. Ellis shotgun formation, 1 man back. Jones in motion. Handoff, second man through, and he gets across the 40-yard line down to about 37.
Tackle made by number 82, Cooper Samples.
That's T.J. Shands for the Eagles.
What's that chain gang doing over there? Who is that? That's Derek Samples, John Warren, Mike Prince, and I bet Rob Barnes over there.
I'd say you're right. Yeah, I see Rob over there.
Yeah, it looked like the officials over there having to show them how to do it, giving them some instruction or something.
Make them stand up.
Yeah.
All right, Eagles here, 3rd and 2. Jones in motion, quarterback keeper, and he's going to be brought down by a pack of Bulldogs. Number 68, Derek Priggle, and number 14, Kobe Chillers in on the stop. That's going to be a loss on the play of about 2. Bring up a 4th and we'll call it a long 4. 48 seconds left here in this first half. East Prairie trailing 46-0. See another defensive stop here, Mike?
Oh, yeah.
I believe East Prairie go.
East Prairie, they're probably going to let it.
Hard count.
This will be the.
Jones in motion. Oh, good pressure. Intercepted by Ben Story. And number 50 sitting here waiting for a block, Caleb Gooch. And Ben gets across the 50-yard line, and 18 seconds left here. I'll say Coach Bullock will take a knee here, Mike. Yeah. He's not going to try to.
He's not, and like I was saying earlier, you got to play these guys. So they got an off week next week, and Coach Bullock, he's a classy guy. And,
interception thrown by Ellis as Ben Story picks him off. But was some pressure there by was it Kobe?
Yes, it was.
As he gets back there in his quarterback's face, and Ben intercepts it. That should be the last play of the first half as Kellums takes the knee. Here in the first half, Portageville on top of the East Prairie Eagles here at senior night, 46-0.
You're watching high school football on YHC TV.
First Midwest Bank Gold Club offers special privileges for our friends who are age 50 or better and have combined deposits of $5,000. Members enjoy trips, cruises, seminars, and picnics along with free personalized bank services. Upcoming trips include Journey Through the Holy Land, Yellowstone in winter, Classic Ireland, and Hawaiian Paradise Cruise. Stop by any First Midwest Bank location to sign up for the Gold Club. It's absolutely free. First Midwest Bank, providing common sense financial solutions every day.
It's the small things in life that you tend to appreciate. The quality of care at SEMO Health Network is no different. They focus on the small details with healthcare that make you feel good, so you can get back to enjoying the small things in no time. They have so many ways to take care of you with 8 locations serving rural communities in need of medical care, including dental facilities and an in-house laboratory.
You'll feel good about this, SEMO Health Network.
All right, back here at Reeves Field here in Portageville. Getting ready to start the second half, Mike. Portageville on top here. 46-0 senior night here, as these seniors are wanting to play their last home game in front of this crowd.
They're going to make it a memorable one.
Portageville will receive the ball here in the second half. Officials gets ready to come midfield to meet. Like I say, East Prairie getting ready to kick off here as Tippler gets ready to set the ball on the stand. Nice, cool night, Mike, here at Portageville.
Good night for football. This is football weather now.
Yes, it is. You know, it's swatting on mosquitoes, wipe any sweat. Enjoyable game. That is, you know. All right, young player, Tippler, gets ready to kick off for the East Prairie Eagles. Back deep for the Bulldogs. Number 1, Ben Story. Number 3, Daniel McCray. Here we go, Mike. Second half action. Little short kick taken by Miles Stafford, and he falls on it here at the 32-yard line. I believe he's going to try to return it, but he just got tripped up. So, so Portageville will take over here, 1st and 10 on 32.
Yeah, look like they're pulling some of the varsity defenders, or excuse me, varsity offenders.
They got number 11 in there for Portageville.
Yeah,
Will Chrysler.
Will Chrysler got AV in the backfield along with
got number 6.
Carlos. 6, Miles Stafford.
Miles Stafford. Got AV Banks over here on the wide left. Handoff, number 24,
Carlos McGee.
And he gets across to about the 41-yard line. So it's going to be pick up about, we call it 9, be 2nd and 1. Carlos has had about 3 touches tonight, Mike, and he's had good yardage.
Been productive.
John Garrett comes to the line. He has 3 men back. Second man through. AV Banks, he goes across midfield, gets down to the 46-yard line. Good yardage there by AV. Just good hard running.
For a first down for the Bulldogs at the Eagle 47.
First and 10 Bulldogs here on the 47-yard line. John Kellens brings the Dogs to the line. 3 men back, second man through. Handoff across midfield, has running room.
Another good hard run there by Carlos McGee.
Carlos McGee gets down to about the 36-yard line.
Getting some good up front blocking too.
Another first and 10 for the Bulldogs. Mike, this offensive line is just pushing the East Prairie Eagles defensive line, just making a big hole for either running back.
We haven't said enough about them tonight, but it's not just the ball carriers. The offensive line doing a tremendous job.
Offensive line doing a good job blocking.
Best football game. I'm taking nothing away from East Prairie, but I've seen Portageville play since last year.
John Garrett comes to the line, ready to take snap. First man through, second man, Landon DeLille. He has running room, gets across to about the 28-yard line. Good run by Landon. I like see Landon and Carlos get a few more handoffs here tonight, Mike.
Yeah.
Ball on the 29-yard line. 2nd and 3 for the Bulldogs. 8:51 left here in this third quarter. Portageville on top, 46-0 over the East Prairie Eagles. John Kellums comes to the line for the Bulldogs. Look like they're trying to run some time off the clock.
Use as much of this clock as they can. Are they running a mercy clock?
Oh, handoff to Landon DeLeo. He's met in the backfield by
Big
number
stick there
25 by
Brad Beck.
TJ Shan.
Yeah,
but
excuse me, there, TJ Scans.
give Landon credit. He took the hit and just kept.
Still surged forward.
That's about a loss of a yard. Bring up 3rd and 4. As somebody on that right side didn't pick up their block there, Mike.
Yeah.
3rd and 4 for the Bulldogs. Kellums comes to the line. He sends Will Chrysler wide left. Pitch out to A.V. Banks. He goes wide right, and he's brought down about the 30-yard line. And
picked up over there by Joey Abrego, number 7.
Good tackle.
Defensive end for the.
His ball popped loose, but Portageville falls back on it. 4th and 5 for the Bulldogs. As Coach Bullock's trying to get some of these young players some action.
Yeah. Not very often your young guys get to see some varsity action on Friday night. Good experience for them.
John Kellums comes to the line. 4th and 4 for the Bulldogs as they get ready to go for first down. Carlos McGee, left side. He has running room. He's gone across the 10, 15, 5. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Carlos McGee gets out and in front of his blockers. He had number 11, Will Chrysler, out there. Had number 9, A.V. Banks, and takes it in. 52-0. Portageville here with 6:55 left here in this 3rd quarter. Look like we're going to try to kick extra point here, Mike.
There you
as
go.
Hunter Cook lines up to kick it. I love to see the extra points kick. Hunter Cook up and
good. It's good.
It's good.
Right bounds.
The glare from the glass had me blocked, Mike, but I'll take your word.
It was good.
53-0. Here, Portageville. 6:55 left here in this 3rd quarter.
Crop Production Services, one of the largest distribution networks of agriculture products and services in southeast Missouri, is proud to support high school athletics. CPS provides services including various soil sampling and mapping, fall fertilizer and lime, custom application services, wheat seed, chemicals, and Dynagrow seed and LPI nutritional products. Crop Production Service has a knowledgeable staff providing agronomic solutions for all your fall needs or to plan for your spring 2014 needs. Contact CPS in Portageville, Hewlin, Sykeston, Burney, or other locations throughout southeast Missouri and northeast Arkansas. Back to action. High school football on YHC TV.
Job well done there, Mike.
Thank you, Floyd.
Bulldogs get ready to kick off again to the East Prairie Eagles here. Hunter Cook gets the call. Here's the kick. Good low kick right to Banks. Jones, and it goes back, and he touches it, and he goes in the end zone, and it'll be a touchback.
Touchback. They'll bring it out to the 20 where East Prairie will set up 1st and 10. Their first offensive possession of the second half. See what kind of defense Coach Bullock's going to send out. And it looks like he's sending out all the horses.
Well, like I say, you know, you're up 53 now, but you still got to keep your.
Just understand, folks. This is, you know, Portageville has a bye week next week. Then a big game coming up a week after that. And then you go right into the district tournament. It's late in the season, and you know, they just caught an East Prairie team that's struggling a bit, and Portageville playing some tremendous football tonight.
Both offensive and defensive.
Yes. Defense is just as impressive, if not more than that offense.
Ellis with the ball. He hands off number 20. He goes to the right side, and he's brought down by Ben Story as he gets across to about the 25-yard line. That's Adrian Soto. Pick up of, we'll give him 6 yards, Mike. Bring up a 2nd and 4. Good job by the manager again, Mike.
Yeah.
It takes all to make.
Yeah, he was a play late, though. You're going to have to sharpen it up.
2nd and 5. East Prairie Eagles. Ellis in the shotgun formation. There's snap, first man through, left side, and there's no room for him to go. He's brought down by a host of Bulldogs. Number 55, Michael Hopkins. Number 9, A.D. Banks. And number 14, Kobe Chillers.
Hey, that Chillers young man's going to make a good ball player.
I believe you're right. He has
Tall, solid-looking kid. He flies to that ball on defense just as a sophomore.
3rd and 3 for the Eagles here. Ball on the 29-yard line. 4:52, clock running. Oh, offsides against the right tackle for the East Prairie Eagles. That's number 77, Ben Maples. Bring up a 3rd and 8. .444, Mike, left here in this 3rd quarter. Portageville senior night leads the East Prairie Eagles 53-0. The Eagles get pushed back 5 yards. They get the ball marked, bring up a 3rd and 6. Quarterback Ellis comes to the line. He drops back pass. He's looking right side. He gets across to Tippler. Tippler down to the 30-yard line.
Should be enough. Yeah, enough for a first down.
Good little screen pass over there. Cross it to the 31, so it'll be 1st and 10, East Prairie. You know, East Prairie tried some long passes in that first half, Mike, and got about 3 interceptions there, and it just Bulldogs coverage just too tight for them.
Yeah.
Ellis with the ball, quarterback keeper, and he's going to be met in the backfield by Kobe Chillers, and Mr. Chillers been back here on several plays tonight.
Yes, he has.
We'll say a loss of 2, bring up a 2nd and 12 for the Eagles. Second 11 for the East Prairie Eagles. Quarterback Ellis takes snap. Quarterback keeper runs wide left. He gets across to about the 36-yard line. We'll see where they mark it. Michael Hopkins on the stop. Number 60, Trevor Brands. And Derek Priggles. We'll call it
Be 3rd, and we'll give them about 4.
3rd and 4. 2:37 left here in this 3rd quarter. Ellis looking to the sideline for a play. Look like he got Soto on the backfield. He pitches out to right side. Good screen pass. And it's good across the 40. Down to about the 28-yard line. Good pass out there.
Sure was.
To Adrian Soto. And little fella's got some speed.
Yes, he does.
1st and 10, East Prairie. .156 left here in this 3rd quarter. East Prairie driving. Ellis brings the Eagles to the line. They mark the ball on the 27-yard line. 1st and 10, East Prairie. Here's a snap. Quarterback keeper runs up the left side, and he's going to be met in the backfield again by
55,
Michael Hopkins and 68, Derek Priggle.
Brandon Riggs stepping in there and finishing him off along with the other Bulldog defenders.
So that bring up a 2nd and 11 for the Eagles. Man in motion, left side, pitch out to Jones. Jones gets it across about to the 20, 1 yard line. Good little screen pass.
6 yards on the play.
Pick up a 6.
Same play they ran to that right side a while ago, but they had it double defended out there that time on that left side. And not going to let that happen again.
Be 3rd and, we call it 4, Mike.
East Prairie on the move.
East Prairie moving the ball. Ellis to the line. He takes snap, handoff, first man up the middle. He gets across. Look like he's going to be enough for the first down.
Good hard run. Number 9, A.B. Banks, and along with number 3, McCray in on the stop for the Bulldogs.
Like number 25, that was T.J. Shands for the East Prairie Eagles as the 3rd quarter comes to the end. Portageville leads 53-0 over East Prairie.
If you take a nice look at the field tonight, you should be impressed as it's in great condition thanks to Turf Renovations. Turf Renovations is responsible for outstanding field surfaces on not only this field, but numerous ones in the area such as Dexter, Sykeston, Piggott, and area baseball fields as well. Turf Renovation prides themselves in providing the best playing surfaces possible for the area's athletes. Special thanks to Turf Renovations. Excuse me. And to check out their products, go to turfrenovations.com. If you need some auto parts, go down and see Colin Darty and his crew at Delta Auto Parts and Salvage on Highway 61 north in Portageville. They specialize in domestic car and light truck parts. Go to deltaautoparts.com for parts information. Greenpoint Ag in Portageville, located south of Portageville on Highway T. The 7 Greenpoint locations offer seed, fertilizer, crop protection products, and custom application services. And stop by the Portageville Farm and Home Store for a large selection of home, lawn, and garden supplies, hardware, and clothing. Go to greenpointag.com or call 573-379-3816. We'd like to thank all of our sponsors for making this broadcast of high school football possible.
You're right, Mike. Like there's a lot of people out there that can't come to the game, but with the help of these sponsors and White CTV.
Keepsake for some of these kids can take and show their kids and grandkids. And
there's going to be legal procedure there against the East Prairie Eagles as they start this 4th quarter. Illegal motion against the Eagles. Make it 1st and 15. We'll line up and try it again. As the young quarterback, Ellis, gets instructions from the coach from the sideline. Ellis, shotgun formation. Man in motion. He pitches out to number 20, and he's going to be pursued by number 50, Gooch. Caleb Gooch brings him down.
He turned him back up inside.
As
Trevor Brands
had
in pursuit, turned him back up to the inside for Caleb Gooch.
Big Gooch brought him down.
Yes, indeed.
Make it a loss of 2, bring up 2nd and 17 for the Eagles. They move Soto up on the line just off left side. Ellis, 1 man back, Shands in the backfield. Soto goes in motion, quarterback keeper. He goes across and he's met by a host of Bulldogs. First of Derek Priggle, Trevor Brands, and Kobe Chillers all on the stop, Mike, as Portageville's defense read that play well. Lost of another yard, bring up 3rd and 19. .46 left here in this ball game as East Prairie down on the 25-yard line. 3rd and 19 for the Eagles, trailing 53-0. Ellis with the ball. He drops back to pass. He looks. He has a man in the left corner, and it's tipped by Bryce Wallace. Good coverage as Bryce Wallace and trying to pick up who else was back there with him. Hunter Cook.
Hunter Cook playing back here at the safety position.
Good coverage on that, Mike. So bring up 4th and 19. A lot prettier pass that time by Ellis, Mike.
Yes, it was.
Good spiral pass there.
Yeah, and he had some good protection.
Yes, he did. 4th and 19, Ellis in the shotgun. He looks, screen pass over to Tippler, and it's tipped by Ben Story.
Almost intercepted.
And Ben, he's not very tall, but he got up and got it knocked down. So Portageville will take over on downs on the 24-yard line with 9:38 left here in this ball game.
Los Angeles 2, St. Louis 2.
St. Louis Cardinals and Dodgers score, Mike. I just overheard it's 2-2.
Bottom of the third.
I believe that's what he said.
Yeah, they didn't start till after 7, did they?
All right, let's see what the Bulldogs have in store here as they start this drive here on the 24-yard line. As John Garrett brings the Bulldogs to the line. 3 men back, handoff to number 4.
They brought in the JV squad. They're going to be running number 2, Cameron West, at the quarterback position. The ball carrier would be number 4, Montoya Covington. So we'll kind of transition and get you used to some of these JV guys you're not used to seeing on Friday night, as they've got a young offensive line in there also. So Coach Bullock going to give this whole JV squad a chance to get freshened up, as they'll be playing East Prairie tomorrow night. I have Tyler Jones, number 34, in there in the fullback position.
West, as the quarterback, gets ready to take a snap. Cameron, second man through, and he's met at the line of scrimmage by a hedge, and there's no room for the...
Yeah, that's kind of a touchy deal there, you know, when East Prairie, that's their varsity defensive line, and when you put that JV offensive line...
yeah, they can close them holes quick.
They'll close it up quick on you, as you just saw right there.
Landon Leal on the run. He lost him 2. Bring up a 3rd and 12. Cameron West sends Miles Stafford to the right. Chrysler to the left. Here's a snap. Second man through. Cameron decides to keep the ball, and he's going to be brought down for a loss. As good defensive play there by East Prairie, as they read that play well.
Yes, they did.
4th and we'll call 15. Portageville had to punt. I'd say they bring
This is the first punt of the night for the Bulldogs, isn't it?
Bryce Wallace in here to punt. Bryce is not tonight. He hadn't had to punt, but
yeah, he hadn't got to practice punting tonight.
Portageville gets across there with 6 seconds left. They're going to get this ball snapped. There it is, back to Bryce. Here's the punt off the side of his foot, and it's going to go out about the 32-yard line. So not that good of a punt for Bryce, but East Prairie take over on the 32. 6:37 and clock running here, Mike, as East Prairie trails 53-0. Portageville trying to get some of these young players some time in there. Ellis comes to the line for the East Prairie Eagles. He takes snap, first man across, Soto, and he's been pursued across the backfield by A.V. Banks. Daniel McCray.
Yeah, Daniel McCray just run him down.
And loss of a yard, and Soto had done took off, and McCray comes across.
He had
there.
no idea he could get run down there.
He didn't know.
Hey, I'll tell you what, that Soto kid is quick.
He's fast. 2nd 11 East Prairie.
I guess what we're trying to say, folks, is evidently Daniel McCray's faster.
Evidently.
He sure run him down.
He covered the ground.
He came all the way from defensive end position over a corner position, running down.
Ellis with the ball for the East Prairie Eagles. Gets ready to take snap. Drops back to pass. He's looking.
Look out.
And
I saw that coming. He
had pressure by number 24.
he
Carlos
had that ball
McGee.
in transition to throw, and he was fixing to lose it in about another second if he didn't get rid of it.
Incomplete pass as Carlos McGee and Michael Hopkins puts a
unloaded.
smack on him. But give the young quarterback credit. He stayed in the pocket and got rid of it. 3rd and 11 for the East Prairie Eagles. 5 minutes left here in this ball game. Soto in motion. Hand off over here to Jones, and Jones is going to be met in the backfield. Derek Pringle had him slowed down, and Kobe Chillers.
He checked him up for Kobe Chillers.
Loss of, we're going to say 6 on the play, so make it.
That Bulldog defense just not going to let them loose.
3rd and 18 for the Eagles. Bulldogs do not want to give up any points.
No, they don't.
As this defense have played a good game tonight.
Yeah. Be anxious to hear that New Madrid County Valley Catholic score.
Ellis with the ball. He hands off Soto right side. He gets across, and good pursuit by the Bulldogs. Again, number 14,
Kobe
Chillers, and 55, Michael Hopkins cuts him off. So Portageville will take over on downs with 4 minutes left here in this ball game. 1st and 10 Bulldogs.
This is the 3rd quarter, Floyd.
Oh, I'm sorry. 3rd. Well, I was hoping it's 4th, I guess.
Hey, watch it now.
But anyway, I had the Cardinals on my mind, I guess. But anyway, 3rd quarter. I'm sorry, folks. I bet I'm not the only one wishes for it.
All right, Floyd, I get where you're going.
Portageville comes to the line, and number 54 for the Bulldogs, that's Warren Chambliss as he jumps offside. Illegal procedure against Bulldogs. 5-yard walk-off. At 3:31 left here in this 3rd quarter.
3rd quarter, Floyd. We still got a quarter.
Bring up 1st and 15 for the Bulldogs. They send out, let's get my old spec back on. They got so many new players. Ryan Pringle, wide right for the Bulldogs. Handoff, number 32 for the Bulldogs. Running room, left side. Good run there by Nick Allred.
Nick Allred.
As young Nick
Look
Allred.
out.
As Nick gets across the left side, picked up about, I'm going to give him about 7 yards there, Mike.
Give him all you can. Yeah, we'll give him 7.
Like I say, good run.
Yeah.
2nd and 9 for the Bulldogs here. West coming to the line for the Bulldogs. Quarterbacking now. 3-man back. West takes snap, hand off. 2nd man through. It looked like it was,
I believe that
was that a
34 Jones,
34,
wasn't it? Tyler Jones on the carry.
Cameron comes to the sideline to get some instruction from Coach Bullock. Like I say, Mike, he gets those young boys in there, and they, just by watching the young quarterback there, Cameron looked like he got his head in the game. He pretty level-headed. He comes over and gets plays.
Yeah. Got a center in there getting the ball snapped, and I think they've got Jake Bracey still in there snapping the ball at center.
Cameron comes to the line for the Bulldogs. Snap, 1st man through. Looked like Landon DeLeo. And
surge forward for a couple.
No, it's 32. That's Tyler.
That's Nick Allred.
Was it 32?
32.
Nick Allred. So 4th and 6 for the Bulldogs. So they bring out the punting team again. See if Mr. Wallace can get off a good punt this time. I've seen him kick 60-yarders, Mike.
I have too.
They're respecting the leg because they've seen films too because they got him back down about the 15-yard line. Offside.
Oh,
East Prairie.
1st down, Portageville.
That'd be close first. It's going to be 4th and 1, I believe. I don't know. It might be. You're right, Mike. It could be close. We'll see with him. Yeah,
that's a heck of a spot right there.
I believe that is first
down.
down.
It's just a matter of where our scorekeepers
First down,
First
Bulldogs.
down, Bulldogs. That's all we're going to say about that, folks. First
Yes.
down, Portageville.
As Robbie Carden jumped off sides for East Prairie on the punt. So Portageville gets a break. 1 minute left here in this third quarter. Portageville leads 53-0 over the East Prairie Eagles here on senior night. All right, let's see what this young team can do here, Mike. As
Had a flag on the play.
illegal substitution, or see what he calls. Substitution infraction.
Too many players.
That's all right. They tried anyway. All right, Mr. West comes to the line for the Bulldogs, quarterbacking. They send Luke Doris out wide right. West hands off, number 32. All red, left side. He has running room. He gets across to about the 48-yard line. So pick up about 3. So we'll call it 2nd and 12 for the Bulldogs. I don't think they're going to get
actually number 22 carried the ball that time.
It is a 22.
Tyler Haynes.
Tyler Haynes in there. Young man, small, but boy,
Pull your pants up, buddy.
He
Play some big boy football.
He come on in there, didn't he?
He sure did.
I love to see those young players get time.
I do too. I do too.
Hats off to Coach Bullock here. Cameron West with a snap, hand off, second man through. 34, Tyler Jones, and he bulldozes across to about the 40-yard line, and
I don't know what's going on. Okay. Floyd, evidently you were right.
I thought it was fourth
Sorry,
quarter,
folks,
so.
the game has ended.
But anyway, 53-0, Mike. I knew it was fourth quarter, but you had me convinced it was third. But anyway, 53-0 as they take the clock off fast. But good game, offensive and defensive for the Bulldogs, Mike.
Yes, it was, and the Bulldogs needed that. Like I say, they got an off week next week. Then they go up to New Madrid County Central. And then they'll be looking at starting the district tournament. That'll move the Bulldogs to 4-3, drop East Prairie to 1-6. And not sure who East Prairie's got next week, but Portageville will be off. This will be our final broadcast for the season, as far as I know, for YHC here. We appreciate all you viewers, and once again, thanks to all our sponsors. And big win for the Bulldogs. You're watching high school football on YHC TV.